what a promo tonight between Trick Williams and all ego Ethan Page. I'll be completely blunt. If you were building this on the main roster with the hype and the build that you get on Raw and SmackDown for a world championship, for a major PLE for WWE, no one would be complaining. Brilliant segment. I love the visual of Trick Williams wearing all white and Ethan Page wearing black and red as they talk about the Devil's Playground. You've got the angel, you've got the demon. And this was really real. Ethan Page talking about waiting 17 years to become a champion in WWE. And now he's got a taste of it. He's going to fuel his addiction at Halloween Havoc. This was so good. Trick Williams at times looked a little bit scared as Ethan Page talked about ripping his flesh, saying he'll do anything he takes. And yes, he is desperate. And that's what makes it more fun. I'm looking forward to this. At first I wasn't. At first I thought, why are we doing this again? But my God, the hatred, the animosity, the fact this feud is continuing and going to play out in Devil's Playground, very cool. Trick would get the upper hand at the end of this promo, though, by simply turning his back on Ethan Page. Again, all ego. That ego's got to be bruised after that one. This is things you might have missed from WWE NXT. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. NXT tricked us perfectly tonight. It is the season after all, as we got a video vignette once again for Delta, although now no longer Delta. This vignette would reveal a name change to Zaria. I like that. That sounds pretty cool. Now, there was also the graphic of Halloween Havoc, so we knew the time. No crypticness needed. Well, right at the end of NXT, as JC Jane would spin the wheel, she got spinner's choice. The lights would go out, we'd have flickering, we'd have imagery from the Zaria promos, and then she would arrive on the stage, backlit. This was amazing. Zaria is in NXT, and with the appearance coming right after the wheel spin around the Women's North American Championship. Is that where she shows up Sunday? The main event was good tonight, predictable but good. Stephanie and Julia picking up a massive win ahead of their huge match at Halloween Havoc. Lots of build, obviously, for that. Undoubtedly, it's going to be great. Putting Kalani Jordan in there as the person to equalise the numbers as well. Getting eyes on her. That was a really good move. Damage Control will kick off NXT this week as Io and Kyrie would take on Metaphors, Lash and Jakara. This was a fun opening match. I really enjoyed it. I'm genuinely happy it took place on NXT because it got time. Obviously, right now with Raw, things are a lot more rushed. SmackDown's been that way for a while. On NXT, it got time. The match didn't end, though. It was a disqualification as Piper Niven would get involved, taking out Metaphor. Chelsea Green in the ring, taking out Lash. And then Chelsea Green bringing out... Do you remember the old women's special slap from, like, the old WWE games? That's exactly what she did. Brilliant. Love that. And, of course, Chelsea and Piper making their presence known. Obviously, we know this feud. Like, Metaphor is making a lot of enemies very quickly. A favourite of the C Wrestling channel, Tatum Paxley, was in action tonight, taking on Jaida Parker. Genuinely fun match. Very short, though, but Jaida Parker picking up the win. Utilising this match to prolong the story with Jaida and Lola Vice. Lola coming out after the match, trying to confront Jaida. Obviously, these two are on a collision path, so makes tons of sense. But that wasn't all. Things would go absolutely cuckoo bananas when Wendy Choo showed up out of nowhere and literally pulled Tatum into this case and wheeled her away. Wendy Choo abducted Tatum Paxley tonight. And this is all I wanted to see, except obviously Tatum Paxley not being in a box. But nonetheless, this is my kind of entertainment, especially during spooky season. So we heard the news last week that NXT is going to the 2300 Arena in Philly, which is the old ECW arena. I saw a lot of people trying to say, oh, well, WWE's not going to do anything ECW related on this show. Why would they? And then the literal advertisement for this show showed old ECW moments, even starting the advertisement with the freaking ECW logo. And of course, this show will be on a Wednesday. It's head-to-head with AEW. Obviously, the election is Tuesday, so that's why NXT's postponing for 24 hours. Don't blame them at all. They'll get murdered on that Tuesday. But obviously, I do expect WWE to go above and beyond with this one. I do expect former ECW alumni to show up. I'm hoping for Rob Van Dam. There's social media stuff that maybe Kid Cash could show up. Could be very fun. Oba Femi defeated Luca Crusifino tonight in just an ultimate display of strength by Oba Femi. There was a post-match beatdown that would see Tony D'Angelo come out and get cable tied by the wrist to the ring. Oba Femi would then set up a table, a ladder. He'd drive Stacks through the table, Crusifino through the ladder, setting up for tables, ladders, and scares at Halloween Havoc. I can't wait. Bigger question, how does Tony D'Angelo react now his family potentially won't be in his corner come Halloween Havoc this Sunday? That could be interesting. But guys, we got some breaking news. You can see here where Oba Femi's taking the announce table apart, Vic Joseph's candy. But there is a second tray. Does Booker T have candy? My mind is blown. They've all got candy. You don't give Michael Cole any candy. Andre Chase would announce that he will face Ridge Holland at Halloween Havoc in an ambulance match. That sounds good. Here's a question. Do they allow candy in Chase University? Lexis King wanted a match for the Heritage Cup against Charlie Dempsey, which Charlie Dempsey would accept. We'd see Lexis King in the background of shots later on in the night, and we'd find out that he was actually trying to recruit someone to be in his corner for that Heritage Cup rules match. Karmen Petrovic would take on Sol Ruca tonight, but the story was Ashante in the crowd with a random member of the audience was distracting Karmen Petrovic. It would allow Sol Ruca to take advantage and pick up the win. Oh, Carmen's falling, isn't she? And with a small interaction backstage between Nikita Lyons and Oba Femi, could we have another power couple brewing in NXT? What is this, Halloween or Valentine's Day? I guess you get candy for both. Hank and Tank would get a big win tonight, beating OTM. And then after the match, they got to wiggle with Lola Vice. That was fun. I love Hank and Tank. We had a nice video package tonight showing us Julia and Stephanie Vaquer as literally they explained everything. They told us who Stephanie was. They told us why Stephanie and Julia are together, how long they've known each other. Perfect storytelling. Love that. Thank you, WWE. Then just before the main event, how hyped are you for this? Stephanie and Julia coming face to face with the Sky Pirates, Io and Kyrie. Oh my God, don't tease me like that, WWE. Good show tonight. Lots of hype for Halloween Havoc and of course the arrival of Zaria. All over that. That's going to be interesting. For me, 8 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and I'll see you as always next time. Peace!